Hey guys, ElleAye Curlz here, Shani for those of you that know me on a little personal level. But welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Hopefully you stay a while or decide to stay forever. Hit the subscribe button. So I just wanted to come on here to give you guys 5 tips that I tried to follow to minimize tangling. And the reason why I say minimize is because if you're natural, your hair is going to tangle. I don't care what anyone say, oh, prevent tangles, prevent this. It's just going to happen. So these tips aren't going to completely get rid of the tangling, but it's definitely going to help minimize it so your natural hair journey is a little bit more smoother and enjoyable. So let's get right into it. The first tip is to co-wash on a regular basis. Now you don't have to co-wash 4 to 5 times a week, but if you co-wash once a week or even twice a week, you're going to see a huge difference in your hair. It's going to be more moisturized, it's going to be more manageable, and it's not going to have as much tangles in it because every time you co-wash your hair 2 to 1, you're going to be detangling it anyways. Which takes me into the second tip, which is to make sure you thoroughly detangle your hair whenever you wash it or whenever you're actually claiming to be detangling your hair. Make sure you do it thoroughly. Don't just try to run your hand through it a little bit, but if you feel a little knot, you'll be like, oh, you know what, I could deal with that later. No, because when you leave the knots there, trust me, it's like more hair is gonna add to it, and you're gonna be like cutting your hair out or something. So make sure you detangle your hair thoroughly. Now, if you use combs, I use combs. I don't use it like every day on my hair, but if you use combs, make sure that the comb can go through it nice and smoothly. If you don't use combs, then make sure when you finger detangle your hair or use a brush, whatever you use, just make sure you detangle your hair thoroughly. So the third tip would be to twist your hair at night. Now obviously you're not going to have the time, the energy, or the will or whatever to twist your hair every night. I know I don't. But whenever you have time or you up for the challenge, then you can go ahead and twist your hair. And once you twist your hair every night, it kind of stops your hair from going all up on each other and mashing up into that little schoolboy haircut that at least that's what I get whenever I leave my hair out in a fro like this, or even sometimes up in a little in a puff. Sometimes depending on where my puff is, when I lay on it, it gets really mashed down and my hair tends to like intertwine with each other and all of that. So yeah, if you twist your hair at night, you're going to prevent your hair from tangling on itself. So tip number 4 would be to wear your hair in stretched styles. Obviously my hair isn't in a stretched style right now, so I'm hoping and praying after this fro, because I serving y'all some fro today. So I'm just hoping and praying that after this fro I don't have like a lot of tangles in my hair. I think once I just don't lay on it or have it rubbing up to stuff, I should be kinda-ish okay. But yeah, if you wear your hair in stretch styles, you wouldn't have to worry about it like your hair interlocking on itself, because it would be almost like it's straight but it's not. So when your hair is like straight, you won't have to worry about it curling up on itself. Hopefully that made sense. And tip number 5, last but definitely not least, this tip actually helped me a lot. You want to make sure that whenever you moisturize your hair or even style it in between wash days, to pull out the shedded hair. Your hair sheds every day. There's at least 100 strands coming out of your scalp on a daily basis. So if you are moisturizing your hair, say you moisturize your hair daily, bless your heart if you keep up. I used to, but I don't like that anymore. But anyways, I digress. Let's just say you moisturize every day or every 2 days, or you just style between wash days or whatever. You want to make sure you pull out the shedded hair. Now make sure you don't do this while your hair is dry, because you could be pulling out strands that are still attached to your scalp. But yeah, when you moisturize your hair, once your hair is nice and slippery, you have some slip, just start to pull out the shedded hair, I kid you not, by the time you reach to wash day or whatever, you won't sorry, by the time you reach to wash day or whatever, you won't have to worry about any like huge tangles and knots up in your head. So yeah, that's the tip that I started doing, and it has helped me tremendously. So yeah, those are the tips that I try to follow for the most part, and I have seen a drastic change in terms of my hair being super matted or tangled. Hope you find them helpful. If you found this video helpful on the whole, be sure to comment down below and let me know if you've been doing any of these tips, or if you are gonna start doing one of them, I guess. And share the video with your friends. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.